Hello and welcome to another episode of Going Topicless. This time by myself. Oh, look at me. So alone, so lonely, forever alone, doing podcast things. Yeah, hi. How's it going? Yeah, this is a thing that's happening right now. I'm too tired for this. It is almost midnight. I'm probably working tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't done much, so yeah, I'm lazy. Laziness, it is brutal, but it is a issue that I have. I'd call it a disease, but that wouldn't be very accurate, I guess. Um, yeah, don't have a guest today. I'm just kind of here to talk about things. What exactly? I don't know. Uh, uh, basically, well, as you know, or may not know, I have relocated to a new place on a mountain. And I'm also working full time. So, yeah, and that and the laziness. So, things don't go like I wanted to. I basically just play video games and work and occasionally sleep. Although that doesn't happen very often. I'm kidding. I sleep all the time. Sleep is my favorite thing. Like I don't know where I would be without sleep. I genuinely I genuinely believe that sleep should be uh, rated above all other things. Like running a country, not as important as sleep. I think people should get paid to sleep. If I could get paid to sleep, holy fuck, I would never leave my house ever again. You'd never hear from me ever. I'd just be sleeping all the time. Anyway, hi. Yeah. So things that I've been trying to accomplish. I've changed a lot with the channel. Very ambitious changes, I would say, if I'm being perfectly honest. First things first, the podcast moved. If you didn't notice already, the podcast is no longer on the main channel, the main YouTube channel where I have all my other stuff. It went to its own tiny little channel in the middle of nowhere that nobody is subscribed to except me and two other people, at least at the time of this podcast happening. I think it's still at 3 subscribers. I don't even know who the other two are. They probably don't even listen to this. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's jump on to YouTube and see what where is it? Yes, 3 subscribers, and one of them is me, so it's basically 2 subscribers. Yep. Anyway, but it is also on SoundCloud. Yes, the podcast has moved to SoundCloud. Well, it hasn't moved to SoundCloud, but it is there. It exists on SoundCloud, so you can listen to it there. You can download it if you want to, and yeah, that happens. That has happened. Um, What else? What else? What else? Streams. I stream and stuff now. That happens occasionally too. Where this all comes back to my laziness and procrastination ism. Uh, I've tried to stream, but then I also record it because, in case you can't be there live, you can still watch it afterwards on the main YouTube channel. But I'm so far behind. Oh my God. I also haven't streamed much at least, so if I was streaming every day, I'd have so, so many streams backed up on the thing. I don't even know. Where are we even at here? Um, that one. So we got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven, I think. Seven, eight, yes, nine. I don't know. Almost, maybe not quite 10 whole stream archives that have not gone up yet, but they need to eventually. If only I wasn't fucking lazy as fuck. I also wanted to do sketches and skits and vlogs and all sorts of stuff. I did one where I baked some cookies. They turned out all right. Uh, that's literally the only thing that I've done as far as like RL shit is going. Um, again, I don't find the time to do it. Actually, I did go out today to do stuff. I kind of walked around town for a bit and took videos and made a couple puns and then talked to a guy. That was pretty much that. Uh, yeah, I do so much stuff. Yeah, that's about it. Um, yeah, I don't know. I wanna do things, but I don't really I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? People people that are may or may not be listening to this, like you want to do stuff. You have ambitions and dreams and goals and things you want to do, but ugh, yawning, tiredness is kicking in, and I've only just started. But yeah, the stuff that you want to do, but you just don't do it for some reason. I don't know what the deal is there. It's like I don't wanna be one of those peoples that just kind of sits at home waiting for the phone to ring so they can go do some work and get paid money. I mean, getting paid money and working is fine and all. I like my job. I enjoy doing it, and the cash is a nice bonus. But like, I don't wanna just do that my whole freaking life. I'd like to do theater stuff, live performances, films, stuff like that. That would be fun, fun dango. It would be, cause like I did theater in high school for a good length of time, since grade 8. So there are 12 grades, grade 8 through 12. That's 5 grades, 5 years, 5 years of theater. Holy shit. Where is the time gone? I don't even know. But yes, I did that. And like, I fucking, that was my thing. That was probably easily my favorite class that school offered. That was that was the only thing that existed in high school that was of any decentness. It was the only thing that I found valuable, only quality quality thing that existed in high school at at the time. It has probably gone downhill since because I'm not there, but whatever. You do what you got to do. But yeah, I enjoy the shit out of that. That was my thing. Grade 8 was rough. I mean, it was my sort of my first that was my first year getting into it. All new people. Uh, well, actually, if I think about it, it wasn't exactly my first year. I mean, I did like we've all been there with those horrendous elementary school performances, the Christmas musicals and stuff like that. If you thought I hated musicals in movies and stuff, oh my God, a live one performed by small children is even worse. Oh my God, holy shit. That was actually god awful. That was nightmares. I can't even believe I dared to remember that. I wish I forgot it. I want to forget it right now. Oh God. I think my last 2 or 3 years I completely skipped out on it. I don't remember doing it. I think I was just like I think I just completely freaking um yeah, I was just like, "Hey mom, I don't want to do this thing." And she's like, "Okay." And then we didn't do that thing. So, yeah, that's fun. Um what else? What else? So yeah, that was pretty much like see, I don't even call that theater, honestly. I mean, there are lines to remember and rehearse and songs. Oh God, the songs. But like, I don't know. As far as like production value and acting quality, I wouldn't really say it was all that good. So, yeah. Um, I don't know. It's like it's but it was a thing. There was drama class in elementary school. That was done by our music teacher and principal, and that was well, I enjoyed that. That was something worthwhile, I think. The improv games, that was pretty much like my first exposure to improv, and I found that I was really good at it. Just making shit up as I go. I'm really good at just not thinking. Just going with the flow, you know? It is surprisingly easy. I think some people have a knack for it, others not so much. But I do feel like it is something that you can improve improve upon as time goes on. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I enjoyed that, the little improv games. So then it was high school time. Oh God, big bad high school with all the scary high school kids. There were 8 other people that graduated elementary with me. I didn't talk to any of them, hardly ever. I would occasionally exchange a sentence or two with them at some point or another, but basically I didn't talk to them. And then there were all sorts of people from all sorts of other schools that came in to high school as well. Just like the whole valley, there's one, two, three, four, five elementary schools. I want to say, yeah, we'll go with five, and then they all combine into one high school. Um, is it five? One, two, three, four high schools? Four high schools. No, four elementary schools. Am I high? Maybe. Um, anyway, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, there's grade eight, shit ton of people I don't know. Uh, yeah, so drama was like the only familiar thing, so I went with that as an elective in grade eight and did that thing. That was enjoyable. We did a little performance for another class as we were juniors. Had some rough times in that class. Again, because I didn't know anyone. I didn't like anyone. I feel like most, if not all, of the students that were in that class uh, didn't choose to be there. Like, from what I understood, electives in grade 8 and grade 9 were just kind of like, believe electives in general, for the most part, depending on the student, electives were just kind of a thing that you had to get credits. So grade 8 and grade 9, 100% you were just given an elective just so then, I don't know, I think some higher up person was like, let's force everyone to try every elective so then they get to experience high school with their friends. Well, what if they don't like that fucking elective? I could tell I did TA for the junior theater in high school for grade 11 and grade 12, and I can tell 137% that there are kids that could not give two shits about theater and they make it fucking miserable for everybody else. I know I was in the class with those types of students in grade 8. They exist every year and they fucking suck. So yes, don't fucking make people choose. I don't know why I'm ranting as if this is gonna make a difference. No one gives a shit about my opinion. But fuck it, I feel like venting. This is my time. This is my podcast. I'll do what I want. Um, what was I even talking about? Theater? Something I don't know. This came from somewhere at some point. Um, hmm. Yeah. Why I started theater, maybe. That might be what it came from. So, yeah. Basically, did that in elementary school. I enjoyed it for the most part, apart from those people that just weren't fun to do theater with. Um, apart from that, it was pretty good. And so I came back for many years after that. Um, I think senior theater was grade 10. That was when senior theater started. That was when I did my first ever performance on a real stage with real people watching. Wow. Wow. Wow indeed. Wow. Anyway, um yeah, that was a thing. I took a very small role because I was like, this is fucking way out of my league. Um, we did Dracula. Have I talked about this before? Have I ever talked about my theater experience ever on this thing? I don't know. If I have, you're hearing it again. So, Dracula. That was the first ever thing we did. I was a servant, a very English servant. It was my chance to flex my terrible English accent. It was great. I enjoyed it. I was complimented on it. I was told I have a good English accent. Of course, none of the people who told me that were actually English, so their opinions mean very little to me. I mean, it's appreciated. I enjoy the comments. It boosted my ego. That was very small in high school. Well, it got bigger, but that's a story for later. But yeah, so that was enjoyable. I think that was the one year we did two separate performances actually, because we did, let's see, we did Dracula. 'Cause that was the one semester where theater was in the first semester, not the second semester. It's always in the second semester except that one time. That one time and that one time only. Never again, ever, 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 ever. Uh, so yeah, we did Dracula for October, and then I think January we did another one. That was when I took it up a notch. I took on two roles. One where I played a detective had a very raspy voice because he smoked a lot, apparently. Because all detectives sound like that. I don't know. It was a spoof play written by one of our classmates. a spoof film noir type detective guy. And then I also played some dude who was written as part of a play within a play within a play, I think. I honestly can't remember. It was I don't know. Yeah, so I did two characters. Albeit they both had very limited lines, but they were still characters. And I did majority of the stage managing. And I quite enjoyed that. I enjoyed taking care of things. I'm very good at handling stress, so I think that's like the ideal thing for me. I don't know if I just don't feel stress or if I just do things that are very good at alleviating stress for me. I have no clue, but like yeah, I just fucking made stuff happen. If something needed to be done, then I pretty much did it. That's the kind of person I am. If something needs to be done, then I'll do it. I realize as I was saying that I'm contradicting myself earlier, how I said I'm lazy and I procrastinate everything. I wasn't always like this. I think no, I think theater was literally the one and only thing that I cared so much about that I would actually like put in the effort, like legitimately put in the effort. Because like every other subject, I was like, I'll get to it, and then the projects or whatever the dumb shit I had to put in hand in to the teacher was always rushed very last minute. But theater was my thing. Theater was my baby. That's the stage was my life and blood. Uh, yeah. Um, what else? What else? I mean, well, there was that, and there was so that was grade 10, my first year in like the proper senior stuff. Grade 11, I took it up a notch further, taking on a very big role, not main role, not yet, but a fairly big role. I played a character named Spencer. He was a bit of a nerd. That was enjoyable in a 60s spy spoof type play thing. Yeah. But he had a lot of lines. He had like an entire monologue. That was fun. So I spent like day in, day out memorizing my lines for that. I was in the theater as often as it could be, and that was quite fun. And then came my final year, grade 12. I had all the spare blocks in the world. A spare block is basically a block of the day that you don't have a class. I had two of them. So I had anywhere between 2 and 3 hours every day of nothing to do. And when I was doing nothing, I was in the theater doing something. Literally, like everyone can agree on this. Everyone in that theater can agree on this. I was always doing something. If I wasn't memorizing my lines, I was fucking drafting out how to block a scene. I was fucking, you know, organizing props, cleaning up, doing all sorts of things. It was, I did too much. And like, in my defense, all right, no one else was doing shit, okay? Everyone else was off doing their own thing, playing fucking, I don't know, they were doing other school related things. So I was like, I'll do everything myself. I was literally Thanos in the theater. I was like, I would walk in, turn on the lights, see that nothing had been done, and like, fine, I'll do it myself. And that was how that happened. That was when I took on three characters. Oh my god. Three characters. You could say main character. Holy shit, I'm having a stroke. It's midnight. What do you expect from me? I'm not a god. Okay. three characters, main characters, not well except yeah, words. I'm having a uh dysfunctional brain aneurysm maybe. Let's take it from the top. Play number one. Myself and my good friend, we did a sketch from Monty Python. That was our thing. That was our passion project for that part. And then I played the main character from a Romeo and Juliet spoof. I played yours truly, Juliet, obviously. And then kidding, obviously. And then in the last one, I played an old man who died. Everyone in the play died, but we were all dead when the play began, and then we didn't realize it until about halfway through. So yeah, that was the thing that we did. That was my passion thing. So yeah, theater has very much been my my sort of go-to, and I want to get back into it. I like I don't know, I don't fucking there's something mission miss fuck. It's after midnight. Can you blame me? It's my something is missing. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Some sort there's that ambition that's no longer there. I don't know what I had in high school. There was some sort of drive to do everything and get it done. And for some reason, it has fucked off into the sunset and left me to rot in my house all by myself as I speak into a microphone to nobody. Um, yes. Let's have a look on the Google Maps since I'm here, because I can do that. See what theater opportunities exist in Vancouver. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I don't know. Ooh, lots of things. Many things. All sorts of things. SMP Dramatic Society, 5 stars with 6 reviews though. I feel like the more reviews, the better. Scotiabank Theater movie. Oh, it's a movie theater. Never mind. I want live theater. We'll get to the movies one day, but not today. Performing arts theater. Interesting. But yeah, I'll one day. I have other things to get to first. Until then, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep working, being a useless fuck, I guess. There's stuff that I need to do that would make life easier. I wanna be qualified. Currently I'm a trainee at work. Once I'm qualified and the real bucks start rolling in, and I have a vehicle and I have fans and I have uh gold chains and leather jacket and babes, uh I might finally do do something do something fun. Um, but yeah. What else is there? Why am I just talking to a fucking microphone at 0 o'clock in the morning? What is life? Why are we even here? What is the point of this? Why do I do anything? I don't know what song that is. It probably isn't even a song. I just made it up. True story. Um, yeah, I don't know. What else? What is there? What is there to share with while I'm here? E3. E3 was a thing that happened. Although I wanna save that. I wanna save that for another podcast. I'm gonna get a bunch of nerds together. Several of them may or may not have been on this podcast already. Uh, it'll be a full roster of myself and three other people, maybe, possibly, or just myself again. I don't know. Although me is boring. I'm boring by myself. You don't want to listen to me. You want to listen to other people. You want to listen to that other guy. Yeah, him with the hair. You know him. You all love him. That's right. I need him back to talk about video games. Yes, I saw E3. That was very exciting. Lots of games I'm looking forward to, which we will discuss on next podcast. So if you want to listen to that, go do that thing. It'll be out uh, when the next podcast comes out. What is today? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday, 16th. 30th, June 30th will be the next one. Go look at that if you want or don't. I mean, I mean, I don't know. I was my I feel like this was a mistake. This podcast was a mistake. Everything was a mistake. I regret everything. I don't know. I don't really know what my goal was with this. I started this thing way back when I was in Calgary, just kind of some to do, and then I had some guests. We had some fun. Now it's many moons later, and I've lost touch. I've lost touch of my end goal. I think what I wanted was just to, like, I don't know, talk into a microphone and put it on the internet and just see what happens. If someone listened to it, hurrah. If someone didn't, whatever. I know what my thing was. I was kind of like, 'cause like the very first episode, I was talking about growing up, being poor, moving around a lot. It was very low quality. I listened back to that. Holy shit, that was terrible. I had an old shitty microphone in a shitty place. Say it was such a garbage fucking thing. But yeah, that was it. I was doing that partly because of I was given a grant, no, a bursary scholarship, yes. I was given a scholarship that paid for my entire tuition and my entire residence, two separate scholarships, one for each. And I think one of them was like, "Hey, do you mind sharing your story with us so we can, I don't know, whatever they do with it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll put it in podcast form because I'm that kind of guy." And then I rambled on for quite some time about uh, growing up as I did, being under all the financial stress in the world because uh, I don't know, we were unemployed. The only employment was from my dad, who didn't even live with us. He just gave child support every now and again. Mom was on welfare. Brother was either in jail or drunk in a ditch. Sister didn't exist. I don't even know where she was half the time. I think she was with us for a little bit, and then I don't know. She disappears, then she comes back, and then she disappears again. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I grew up in a trailer court, and then we moved, and then we moved again and again. There's a lot of moving involved. I was moving is the fucking worst thing. I hate it. It's just I don't know if it was because of the circumstances that we always had to move in. It's like the last few times it was legit last minute. Like we had to move out of Edgewater because the bank bought. Well, I guess they took they I don't fucking know. The house that we had, it what we were renting from uh some relatives. I don't know if they're related or not. We know them. That's all that counts. We know them by name. That's about it. Um, we were renting from them. There was a ton of money that was owed to somebody, some bank probably, and the bank was like, "We're taking this now." And then we only lived in it until someone bought it, and someone did, so we had to get out. And we were literally down to the last day trying to find a place, and we did, and we rented a U-Haul and packed everything up in one day. That sucked balls. And then at the new place, it was the same deal. Same deal. We were there for only a year, and then the owners were like, "Hey, our family's coming. Get the fuck out." Which is the dumbest fucking rule, but apparently it's legal. So we same deal with that. We had to get out, and we were down to the last day, last couple days before we had to be out, and we finally found somewhere to move to. And that was the last time I moved within the valley. The time after that, I fucked off to Calgary. And then I came back and I was like, I regret coming back. And then I went to Winnipeg. And then I skipped over coming home, went straight to Kamloops. And now I'm in Vancouver. And I don't intend to move anytime ever again. Never, please. Fuck that noise. It's difficult. It's annoying. I'm too lazy to be moving. I haven't even unpacked fully. There's still clothes on the floor. There's a blanket. There's a suitcase standing right beside me. My desk is a mess. There's some unopened bags. There's several other suitcases stacked up. I haven't even opened them. Well, I have opened them. I opened them. I saw what was inside, and I was like, I can't be dealt that. Fuck. You know what? I can't even fucking speak words anymore. It's too tired. I'm too tired. What is this? What? Ah! Oh no. This is what happens. This is I should do a stream. I should do a Twitch stream at like 2 in the morning when I'm like this and just see what comes of it. It would either end in disastrous flameage or I'll just fall asleep in the middle of the stream, and the entire stream would just hear me snoring. Anyway, yes, haven't unpacked much. Well, I have unpacked a fair bit actually. I'd say I have unpacked three-quarters of the things that need to be unpacked. Sounds about right. Um, what else is there? What else is there while I'm here rambling into the middle of the night? Um, what has happened? Is anything newsworthy in the news? I don't know. Let's have a look. My voice is going now. Oh my God. I'm starting to lose my voice. Holy shit. All right. Google News. What has happened? Vancouver activists vow to keep fighting after Hong Kong suspends extradition bill. I don't know what that is, nor do I care. Um, a perfect landing. Flight school head praises instructor who landed plane on Surrey Highway. Oh, fun. There was a plane, speaking of planes landing on places, there was a plane that landed in the mill, the lumber mill that was in Radium. That was a thing. There are pictures that exist online at some point somewhere. Um, I want to look. I want to look up. I want to see. Uh, Cause the high school should have put on their play by now. I want to see if the news article is in the news. Uh, Columbia Valley Pioneer. What are we looking for? June 13th, maybe, or June 6th. Let's try May 30th. Let's see. Is there anything in here that looks relatively theater related? Elevation, soccer, ew, sports. Who gives a shit about soccer? Need a party? Need a place? No, I don't want parties. Bruno's Plumbing Service has a picture of a dog because they know dogs sell. Well, if it's not in the first couple pages, then it's generally not a thing. I was just looking at that one. This one, let's try you. Feel as rejuvenated as our pools. Wow. Y'all got pools and things. Online exclusive. Hey, look at that. I'm online. Um, there's Bruno's Plumbing Service again. Gearing up for fun at a thing. Custom shower doors. Ooh, I want some custom shower doors. There's a bunch of kids on bikes. Oh, unfortunate. Some guy died after saving some people. That is sadness. True sadness. Alright, I don't think it's in there. I wonder if they just didn't publish a play. Could you imagine if, like, the year after I leave, there's no more theater ever at that school? Part of me just would not be surprised. It was honestly dying off. I don't think enough people really care about it anymore. Like, we used to have a thing called improv club because it's a high school, you gotta have clubs. That was a thing I pretty much enjoyed. I was like the only one who went to it, and like a few other people who regularly went to it. But like in the last year there, it just kind of died off. Well, even like in grade 11, it was kind of dying. Like you just had like the few regular people that went there, and I'll be perfectly honest, most of them weren't that good improvisers. But I have some of them were good. I was great, but that's beside the point. So like, you only had like the few regular people. Half the time we would just sit there and be like, "What do you guys want to do? Do you want to play this game or do you want to play this game?" And that was most of the lunch hours. Grade 12, I think we did it a few times, and then it was like halfway through the first semester, I think, and I was just like, this is no longer a thing. No one's coming to this anymore. People just don't care anymore. People aren't into the live theater, I don't think. And honestly, I wouldn't be entirely surprised if like theater, drama, whatever is cut entirely. I don't think it was cut this year, but like some maybe a few years down the road, if especially if from what it looks like they didn't even do a freaking play this year. Either that or they just didn't advertise it in the Columbia Valley Pioneer, which is rare. I've never seen them not do that. Hang on, let's see if we can Google it. DTSS theater. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe. Um, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nothing at all. All right, let's look up the actual website. So I guarantee you they would have advertised it on the school website at least. That's Vancouver. I don't want Vancouver. I want that one. Yeah. David Thompson Secondary School. Wow. Wow. What do we got here? Yeah, God, this is bringing this. I regret this already. I'm seeing all sorts of fucking garbage I don't want. Um, do 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 do. Exam schedule. There we go. There's the thing. DTS Senior Theater presents 12 Angry Jurors. Jurors? Ju Fuck. That's a word. Too tired for this. Ah. By Reginald Rose. Adapted by Sherman L. Yeah. It's Friday, June 7th, and thing. 10, yeah, same thing as usual. Absolute must see. Wow. View on Facebook. Let's look at that. Let's see what this was about. What is happening here? I have no clue. Let's go. Let's look up the play. Let's see what is this? 12 Angry Jurors. I kind of recognize this, but it's like I remember hearing the thing before. I'm seeing a thing called 12 Angry Men, so I'm guessing this is a spoof. Um, yeah, 12 Angry Men is a play by Reginald Rose. Oh, I remember seeing that name by Reginald Rose, adapted by, so yeah, it's an adaptation. I'm going to assume a comedy spoof, because that's what we always do is comedy. Except for, well, we did a couple. Dracula was a fairly good. I think that was our best one, honestly. Our best and least cringy play. Although Tracks, the one where I played an old man, that one was pretty good as well. Uh, let's see. What do you have to tell me? Um, I don't know. I wanna find the thing. I wanna find it and read it and stuff. Play. Let's try and see if we can find the play script. Who is the person? Sherman L. Sir. I have no clue. Sherman L. Sergel. Why does this not exist? Here we go. Let's see if this is it. 12 Angry Jurors! .pdf. That looks promising. I'll read it out to you, podcast. Don't worry. We're gonna see what my legacy is. All the people that I've taught in my time. Let's see what they came up with. A play in 3 acts by Sherman L. Sergel, written by Reginald Rose, directed by that person. 12 angry word that I'm pronouncing wrong forever. So there's a bunch of jurors and a judge. So this is a court thing. Is there a script? Is there a script? Is there a script? Can I read the script? Hello? Game! Fuck! What are you talking about? This is just a fucking news article. What the ass? This is trash. I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting your time. I'm terribly sorry. Please forgive me. Whatever. I can't be fucked anymore. I give up. I'm bored now. Yeah, that's theater. I don't know what they're doing. I don't care. They can do their thing. Um, yeah. So filming stuff. I want to do that one day. I want to be Keanu Reeves. I want to be the next John Wick, the next Spider-Man, the next uh I don't know what other famous people are there? I don't know. I was gonna say Robin Williams, but there's no way I'll ever be like him. That is an impossible feat. No one will ever be Robin Williams. What a legend. What an absolute mad lad. Which it's unfortunate that Disney remade Aladdin with Will Smith. I mean, I don't know. It was a decent movie, good movie. Will Smith did his thing. It was very Will Smith. I think he played an alright genie, but it's just not the same. Never will be. You literally you can't do that thing. It's not a. Stop it. Disney, stop doing live action remakes. Stop it. Oh my god. Why do they do this? I don't know. Cash? Probably cash. Cash money. See if I can waste your time for another 8 minutes and then we'll be at an hour and then I'll call it a night because it's 32 minutes past midnight. Oh my god. Wow. Um, what else is there? What else is there? As for there's going to be some creativity at some point eventually. If you are much of a train person like myself, uh, as soon as there's this game you may or may not have heard of called Train Sim World. Yeah, so the world of trains in game form, PC game, also for console and stuff, but I refuse to acknowledge the existence of console because they are beneath me. So, PC game. It is a PC game, and that's all you need to know. Uh, at some point, one day, eventually, maybe sometime between now and never, with maybe a bit of time left over for snacks, there will be the release of an editor within that game. And I fully intend to build stuff in it, and that will be a thing on streams. I want to build uh, CN stuff. Some of the stuff that I've worked on, uh, partly because, I've worked on it, I know it inside and out. So, me and only me will be the only me that could make a decent fucking route that will be. Because I'm detail orientated. Like, it is when I'm recreating something, it is exact to the T. Dot your I's, cross the T's, uh, spit on the Q's. What? I don't know, but I do it anyway. I don't know what spitting on the Q's helps with, but you do it when you cross your I's and dot your T's. But I'm very detail orientated. I fucking if I do everything down to the very tiny bits that aren't even fucking important. And I do it anyway because I'm that kind of person. That's probably why none of my projects ever get done. That and as we stated earlier, my laziness and procrastination. But when I find a passion project, I do tend to actually put work into it, like theater, and a thing that I was doing in video games sometimes. I made a city once in City Skylines. I was putting in so much work and effort into it, and then eventually abandoned it. And same thing in Train Simulator. I was building a giant route, and eventually the game just couldn't handle it anymore. So I was like, bored of this now. But yeah, I have passionate projects. When I find them, oh boy, I do them until I can't or I get bored. Usually I get bored first, but at least I did work on it for some amount of time. But yeah, if you're interested in that sort of thing, then you can watch me stream that. Find my Twitch, CJ Dipper 1212 underscore Twitch. That's my Twitch. Go check it out. I live stream video games and stuff, and eventually one day, maybe not, that editor thing. Yeah, I don't have very many. I want to get famous. Fuck it. I'm gonna come out and just say it. I want to be famous. I want people to like me and appreciate my efforts. That's Twitch. Go away, Twitch. Fuck. You're being loud. I don't even know if OBS picked that up. Probably not. I'm pretty sure I muted the thing. 28 followers. Face cam at 50, maybe. I don't know. I'm too ugly for a face cam. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think that's my end goal. I think that's my end game here. Let's all admit it. I just wanna have a following of some kind. Don't we all? Don't we all want some sort of acceptance? Because we're prehistorically ancestral creatures. We're very social. We like social. We are very social creatures. There, I did it. Clap for me. Uh, it's far too late for me to doing this right now. We're very social creatures and we want to be accepted in our social groups and we want to have I don't know, we want to have some sort of lasting impact on the lives of people around us, you know? Like we're getting real here. We're getting real serious, real fucking serious right now. So cut the smile off your face. All right? This is no laughing matter. This is serious, legit conversation right now. All right? I do not want to die and be forgotten. I don't think anyone should want to just be gone with the wind, like dust in a storm. As soon as the storm's gone, dust is gone. What kind of fucking analogy is that? I don't even know. The point I'm trying to make here is, when you no, we don't know what the fuck happens when we die. Who knows? It's a depressing topic. We'll not talk about it. Fuck it, we'll talk about it. So, death and stuff. It happens. It's gonna happen to you. It's gonna happen to me. It will happen one day. Maybe not today. Hopefully not tomorrow. But eventually it will happen. And you have to ask yourself, when the inevitable time comes, do you want to just be swept away like water under the bridge when people talk about they mention the name, I don't know, fucking Jackson. I'm sorry if your name's Jackson, it's just the first thing that came to my mind. Jackson, people are like, oh, who's that Jackson guy? I don't know, he passed away. Oh, what did he do? I don't know. Do you want that to be you? I don't think so. I don't think anybody. People might say that. They might have some weird goth or emo or depression complex or something like that. But I think deep down, all of us want to be remembered for something. So, it's go go do I think the hard part is finding something to do that will get you that remembrance, that will get you that place in history. It's like there have been several I don't know, movies, books, and stuff that sort of play with this concept where your eternal existence after death is dependent on how many people remember you, sort of thing. What is the thing? Immortality, that's the word. Your level of immortality depends on, your relevance in history. Um, let's try to think of a famous person who's not Hitler. Uh, fucking George Washington, the president guy from America. He's on a mountain. He's in history books. He's taught in schools. He's around for a while. If your existence, if your immortality after death is dependent on that dude is fucking set, you know? Whereas, 99.9% of the population, people are just dying left, right, and center, and no one remembers who they are. And that's fucking depressing when you think about it. So many people that you and I will never, ever meet. And who knows what they could have done, or maybe what they have done. And it's just no one will remember it. I think my desire for wanting to be in theater and movies and getting Twitch and Twitter followers and all that is in part that desire to not die a shadow. I made such a weird face at that because I was like, I was trying to think of the words to sound intelligent, and it just came out whatever the fuck that was. I don't know. I don't wanna fucking just, you know, be forgotten. And I don't think you do either. I don't care who you are. You don't wanna just be forgotten about. You wanna be remembered for millennia. You want it to be 2020, 2000 fucking 20 ah 2256. The year 2256. Are you gonna be remembered in the year 2256? You better get on it, I think. And on that note, we're gonna wrap up this mess of a fucking podcast. It is 43 minutes after midnight. I probably have to work in the morning, so I'm gonna log off now. Thanks for listening to this. If you did, whatever mess this was, I'm gonna listen back to this and regret everything, but fuck it. We're out here podcasting in Vancouver. We'll do what we want. Peace out, yo. Oh god, why do I even say that? Every fucking Twitch thing, I swear I've said that now. I don't know why I keep doing it. I'm becoming a hipster. Oh my god. Do hipsters even say that? Do cool kids even say that? Am I just an old person who thinks peace out is what the cool kids say now? Oh god.